And we're live.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Safi.
And I'm Mystic.
And thank you for joining us during our live stream of Skies of Arcadia, the ongoing series.
Where we have the little Jack despite not having the little Jack.
Correct.
We still have no idea why this is happening, but we're going to go with it.
Yeah. We're gonna go with it, yeah. It's the moment I realized the delay is like a minute, and that just feels so long.
Yeah.
So we left off at this sad place with the sad pow pow.
Sad pow pow.
So. Stray Huskra. So I guess it's supposed to be like a husky.
Yeah. And I don't think there's anyone else we have to talk to at the moment.
And have to at the moment. Yeah, because we basically, we're going to have to meet
Gregorio in battle.
Gregorio in battle.
Yes.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh. Apparently there was a...
Did we
Okay.
miss...
It's time to go fight Emma Gregorio. It's going to be a tough battle. Give it everything you've got.
Hi!
Hey! You aren't actually going to go fight against the Armada, are you? Huh? You're planning to fight Emma Gregorio by yourselves? Yep, that's the plan. I don't doubt your abilities, but I used to be a valiant soldier, and I know what the Armada can do. Going against one of their admirals is crazy.
Hey, Generality! Yo ho ho!
Ship is the best there is. We're faster than Gregorio's ship, and I think we can match his firepower. But even if you win, you'll never get through the Dark Rift. Like I said yesterday, our ship is the best there is. Our engines are more powerful than you think.
Everett goes, I see that the pigtails are as gravity-defying as ever.
And it might just be powerful enough to get us through the Dark Rift. Besides, since I was a kid, I've always wanted to see what was beyond the edge of the world. And that very edge is right in front of me. I have a chance to do what nobody's ever done before. I have a chance to make history today. If I said I'm not scared, I'd be lying, but I won't let this opportunity pass me by. A chance to fulfill my childhood dreams lies right in front of me. You don't expect me to give up, do you? Suppose not. Then, no matter what I say, you're not going to listen. I misread that line, sorry. The Dark Rift is a giant vortex. If you can get through one side, you'll reach the eye in the middle. Let's remember that the eye is calm. And the background flashed for some reason right there.
I was going to say, and also the eye gave you a little wink like...
There are other calm pockets along the edges of the Dark Rift. If you find one of the pockets, you might have half of a chance.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Thank you. I'll come back here when I'm done. I promise. Kid, you're just like me when I was your age.
The difference is you haven't fallen into the drunken stupor yet.
Yeah. Admiral, the Delphinius is approaching. It is moving into attack position. My orders were to bring... I don't remember what I did for Gregorio. My orders were to bring him back alive, or kill him if he refuses. We must do everything in our power to take him alive. All ships prepare to attack. The Delphinus is the Armada's most powerful ship. Our adversaries may be young, but we can't underestimate them.
At least he's bringing some respect to the battle. I'll give him that. Vice! The Armada is getting ready to attack us!
This is it. Everyone, man your battle stations. We've got to get past Admiral Gregorio's defenses. We will defeat him. Then we'll get through the Dark Rift and reach Yafutoma.
Let's go! Aye,
Aye, aye.
Sorry, I was reading Generality's comment. He goes, have I talked about how silly those helmets are? You may have, and I've forgotten, but
I think we all have.
I think they're really silly. They look better like as a gravy boat than an actual helmet.
Pirate scum, hand the prince over. You'll pay for kidnapping and brainwashing him.
You're in a cult. Call your dad. Say.
Surprisingly, we still can't use all of the nifty stuff we bought because we can't actually put it on the ship.
And why is it we can't put it on the ship?
Because despite the fact we have all the prototype cannons here, it still thinks we're in the little jack. So.
Oh my gosh, what a glitch. Well,
it could be one of the game short codes that we're using. It could be the emulator. It could be something else. Who knows?
It's not actually ruining our fun, unlike the last time we did a live stream where buttons didn't work and we did kind of actually ruin a little bit of our fun, so.
At least we can use Appa Wax.
You're still in the little Jax's generalities. Like, yeah, we've noticed. Unfortunately, we are considered by the program to be still in the little jack.
Yeah.
So it stinks that we can't do the upgrades we want to do. But, I mean, this is part of the problem when you do an emulator and the cheat codes at the same time. Like, there's too many variables where you can't really fix that.
But, of course, if we were doing without the cheat codes, we'd still be back in Maramba. Like...
The fights would be taking way too long. We would actually be dying a lot more. You know, we're not here for a long game. Everett goes, were you able to fix last week's issues? Last week's issues, we're going to have to do a lot of troubleshooting for the future if we go back to the Journeyman project, specifically the first one. We will probably try to fix it to see if we ever go back to the future. We're not planning to stop the podcast anytime soon, so we might go back to that game and play through it again, kind of like how we're doing this long playthrough of Skies. Yeah. Although I feel like, did we decide a couple episodes of Skies back we're doing Mass Effect after this? Yeah. The whole series?
Yes.
I mean, we really want this long play stuff, but it's fair. It's fair. So I'm just glad we did Skies because this is actually one of Mystic's favorite games. And unlike Obsidian, like this
Abduction.
Abduction. Why did I say Obsidian? Unlike Abduction, this is going to take some time. This isn't an easy walkthrough. Also, Mass Effect's a good one because Mass Effect is actually part of what brought us together.
I'm just gonna hit him with everything at this point.
Hit him with the best shot and fly away. That was such horrible singing, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Generality goes, the entire series? So that's the next few years' book. Yeah, kind of. We won't only be doing that. Our patrons are experiencing the early releases of Lorik, and I also...
Lorik is just, unfortunately, at a standstill while I try to figure out all these updates that they've done to Skyrim and all the mods.
I also plan to do a similar, like, RP playthrough of...
Dragon
Age. Now, I'm in the midst of, like, there's some career shenanigans I'm not going to get in the middle of, other than to say that, like, I think...
Other than there's career shenanigans.
Yeah, other than his career shenanigans, it might be time for a pivot. So I'm just gonna put that out there. But we'll see what happens with that. Everett goes, a deep exploration in one game can be great. I mean, it's the thing we love to do. It's the whole premise of our show. So.
Yeah, I don't know if we should be saying the whole Mass Effect series. Maybe the first one and then come back to it later.
Yeah. We'll do the first one. We'll see how long it takes to do the first one. We'll see how we feel after we finish it.
Yeah.
And because there's so many other games that deserve a long play like this. Look at this.
Yeah, go! Turn! No, not that way! You idiots, what are you doing? You're supposed to fire all your cannons right there. Yeah, get them! Hey, they're not that bad! Huh?
Oh!
Ah! Incoming!
Unfazed.
They still need to get past the next line of ships. They still have a long way to go.
Generality goes, Rutabaga!
Rutabaga?
Yeah.
You'll never defeat the second fleet of the Imperial Armada. Blah, blah, blah.
Now, generally, did you say rutabaga because it's a good background sound to have? Because when I was in theater, the one that I was taught, actually by my mother, so this is an old one. I confessed to her. This is the old one, it's peas and carrots.
I was told peanut butter.
Peanut butter, yeah. Generally goes, that was a joke about the crowd noise. Yes, okay. I mean, it does sound like somebody went, rutabaga. But like different variations of it.
We have a long way to go through Skies still, so
yeah, Skies.
Maybe planning a few years out is a bad idea.
I think Skies we probably won't finish until like the February, March of 2023.
Maybe we should do a short game as a palate cleanse.
A palate cleanser. I think that's a good idea. There's plenty of indie games we can go back to.
Ooh.
I cannot sing on anywhere near key right now. Jeez. But yeah, I think we're trying to explore as many games as we can. I want to explore more of Dragon Age just because Dreadwolf is coming out. It's going to be worth reviewing a lot of that lore and seeing what's important.
I'll leave that to you.
And
at some point in the next, let's say, 5 months, hopefully, I'll also be doing a complete blind play of Firmament. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which patrons, if you checked out the latest blind first hour.
Oh, yeah.
That did not feel good in the end.
Apparently for next week's live stream, I'm going to need a bucket at my desk. I do legitimately mean I want to do it like that, where I don't want to leave. I want you to I want to be able to get through as much as possible, and then if I really need to hurl, I'll hurl. But patrons can hear about it, and also can hear about my trauma about reliving my stress of, oh, hold on, we got dialogue here.
No, I don't think we do. Doesn't tell me which one to choose, actually.
I feel like the top.
Oh, no, there it is. Close and look for an opening. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like the top would make sense. But yeah, this last episode made me relive a lot of my anxiety around sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Mystic did not help with that. So.
You wake up in a sleep study bedroom.
Shut. You're not helping. You're not. No, just. Moonstone Cannon!
Moonstone Cannon, fire!
Bam! Oh my gosh.
Still holding on.
Just barely, though. It's got like only a few pixels. Yeah, see, there you go. Those pixels are gone. I was going to say, if nobody levels up from this, I'm very disappointed. All right, we're doing great.
I forgot that was the flag we chose.
I love it because it's just so garish. It's so crazy.
No, not Garrus.
I'm going to have to calibrate what you just said to me right now. Gregory's ship dead ahead. He'll be in range shortly.
Uncle Gregorio, I can't let you take me back.
Yes. Let's
All right, full speed ahead. It's now or never. And I can't do Enrique, like, emotional inflections worth anything.
He can't either, probably.
That's true.
Yeah. Ever goes, it's an iffy proposition trying to predict Firmament's release date. It is. We understand that.
I don't think it'll be coming out this year. I think it's going to be probably February or March. But if it slips, it slips. Prince Enrique, please forgive me for taking up arms against you. But you leave me no choice. I will not allow you to escape. You will not get past the Aruga.
Ariga!
What is that?
I think it's
Ariga?
or either Ariga or Ariga. But I think
The
it's
Ariga. Ariga sounds better.
Ariga.
You will not get past the Ariga.
Generally goes, I'm not going to try to anticipate firmament. It'll come out when it's ready. Just like when a cake is done. It'll come up. It'll come out when it's ready.
Yeah, there's always that weird thing of like when we first heard about Cyberpunk, the release date was when it's ready, and then it was like, ooh.
Yeah. So your definition of ready is
Defined by marketing after 7 years of development.
yeah. So never mind. I was going to mention something, but it's going to be nobody's going to be. People are going to be bored. Talking about business tactics, and I don't want to bore. We're not here to talk about business tactics.
Nope.
We're here to talk about cannons at airships.
I don't need a deluxe kit, so we're just gonna fire again.
That's right, because cheat codes and
I wish you could skip battle animations, but you can't.
it would be nice. This is just as thrilling as Ahab, man. Like,
I mean, for the time, this was awesome, but
Yeah.
man, does it slow down the game.
around 5th grade, I tried to read Moby Dick, and let me tell you, man, that is not the attention span of a 5th grader cannot be held by Moby Dick. That's just like even somebody who wanted to read. Yeah, generally goes Cyberpunk. People have been going back to that, and it makes me a little sad. I don't know. There's a lot.
Why does it make you sad, though?
Yeah, explain that. I'll say this: there are other cyberpunk-based games that I
We'll
think
touch
are,
on Cloud Punk eventually and stuff, yeah.
yeah, that I think get the setting better. And that's not to knock the fact that this is the cyberpunk game, literally, designed with the help of Mike Pondsmith, the friggin' writer of Cyberpunk.
As I stated before, Gregory has been nicknamed Iron Wall by his peers. He is the Armada's best defense tactician. I have heard that he sets up a tight defense and waits for his enemy to make even the smallest mistake. It is then that he attacks.
So
Thanks.
don't make a mistake. That's what it. Basically, the pressure is on. That was literally just like waiting for you to clench up.
This may take a little bit because I don't know if we're going to have enough moonstone or enough damage because
Yeah.
we're limited to prototype cannons.
Generally goes, I just think when a company makes the kind of ethical misstep like it did with its crunch time, it should have to earn its way back into public good graces. I get that.
That's fair.
I
but
get that.
Most people do not care.
It's very
Which is funny when you talk about a world like Cyberpunk where it is like...
it's basically based on consumerism to a fault.
Yeah.
And I think
Are we getting political? I mean, we're playing Scars for Arcadia and talking Cyberpunk.
Hey, would you guys get a Getting Political shirt if we decided to get somebody to design it? I don't know. I just
I gotta still do You're Gonna Get Drachma, but unfortunately I'm afraid that Sega's very weird about their copyright.
Yeah.
So
I don't wanna do that one per se. Jamie goes, so you figured out that cliff I see.
yeah, we just flew over it.
Woo! But yeah, generally it's funny because I've had this conversation not only with Mystic but with other people before, and it's very rare that people have art of the long view. And part of that is how you see not only part of it is like predicting things in the future and how things will react to it, but another part of it is also how the ripples of your choices affect other people, other organizations, and other things. And I think most humans are not good at it, and I think that's part of the reason why you have things like Cyberpunk 2077. What's been out for what? Mystic, 2 years, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and
Could be wrong. COVID kind of screwed up everyone's sense of time.
Oh my god, that's true. It did release in the middle of COVID, so at most 2 years, but probably not even that long. And it has, and people are giving it a second or a third chance.
Well, a lot of it is because of the Netflix anime, and they have done updates to the game since then. But crunch is definitely a problem in the industry as far as we know. I mean, we just cover it. He scratched my battleship.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. He just rammed us with this entire ship. He's crazy.
Vice, watch out! He's not letting up on the cannon fire either.
Dang it.
Generally goes, Drachma is the name of a real-life currency. I don't think they can copyright that.
Yeah, but like, we were going to put the drill on there.
Yeah,
so.
if you put images from the game. So, generally goes, yeah, I've heard it said that No Man's Skying the game, but it's a different situation when it's a huge studio.
Well, No Man's Sky was, from my understanding, because we watched the Ingoodening of No Man's Sky or whatever.
Yeah, so internet historian, who usually is just like literally a historian on the goofiest parts of the internet, and it's like trash humor. So like just be forewarned. It's not classy stuff, and I'm a trash person for liking it. But the one video that I would say that you guys would definitely like of that would be the Ingoodening of No Man's Sky, where essentially it's the redemption arc of the creator of No Man's Sky.
Right. It basically, Sean Murray, from my understanding, was just basically very ambitious, promised a lot, and then just never had the ability to do it on the timeline they had to work with.
I think one of the mistakes that video game companies, big and small, keep doing is putting their top talent out there as their PR marketing.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Like Todd Howard.
Like, don't do that, guys. Those guys are not, like, they're really good at either managing projects, writing... Oh, sorry, I'm going to interrupt the dialogue.
Damn, we need to do something about that ram attack. Only Gregoria's heavily armored Erugia can... Auriga can pull off an attack like that.
Maybe we can dodge his attack if we can somehow increase our speed. Perhaps we could increase our speed with magic or some other method before he tries to ram us? Yeah. And we are using our speed run notes from Arcadia Legends.
Yes.
Which is helping us get through this battle, on top of course, the cheat codes. So, generally goes, I do love No Man's Sky as a game in its present form, it should be said. Yeah, and that's part of, like, what the video that we're referencing actually talks about how basically Murray said, all right, I've released it, and it's not where it needs to be. What are we going to work on next? I have all this money, what should I do? He could have just went and did a different project and gotten rich off a different project, but he spent that money and time having his team invest in making No Man's Sky better and bringing more features to it that he wanted to have.
And now there's a Switch version.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's really admirable. He did not abandon his project. And again, you should not have had somebody like Sean Murray who had as little experience as he did speaking with the public and knowing the nuance of what can you promise and what can't you promise, what's fair to deliver and what's not. I mean, Mystic and I know of people who were in video games who accidentally said stuff that they should not have said. and it just delegitimized their small projects, let alone the bigger projects.
Yeah.
So I think it's something that video game companies should get away from.
But also, like, the idea of, I understand that at some point there has to be a deadline.
Yes.
Like, there has to be a point where you just finish what you have and put it out.
Yeah.
And then make it up at, like, fix it later is not bad. It's just that people jump on you so quickly on the internet.
Well, and also, it kind of, so, now I am going to talk about business. Gosh darn.
We don't have to. We have a ship battle to do.
The ship battle needs content other than just us doing slow animations. So there's kind of this idea where if you have a project that you're working on, that there's this idea called like an agile framework you're supposed to be working with. And the agile way of developing a project is the idea that you have all these very small cornerstones that you're making, and then you proceed to change what you expect the output to be based on what one section of the project went to, rather than the traditional method or the waterfall method, where basically you have a very strict idea of what the timeline's going to be, because you have a very strict idea of what the end product is going to be. And video games are not developed on an agile basis like No Man's Sky is typically. Like, that's kind of what happened with No Man's Sky. So yeah, again, I'm sorry, that's really boring business speak, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, the dynamic process of something like No Man's Sky, where it was allowed to be something better after it had a small base, most video games don't get an opportunity to do it, and there are plenty of other video games who kind of do stuff like that, and I think some of them fail at it. Sims 4 is a perfect example.
You hate Sims 4.
I've had a love-hate relationship with that game. Like, I love that it's smoother, I love that it introduced more people to it, and they have killed it with an excessive amount, absolutely excessive amount of bloat content. I don't play it anymore because of the bloat content. I miss how Sims 3 released stuff very purposefully, and it changed the way you interacted with the game. It wasn't just set dressing. It feels like Sims 4 has done so much set dressing focus. So, gosh, guys, I appreciate you listening to me while I'm on my soapbox here. Like, as we're watching these ships just like hurtle on towards each other. Wait, what's the health on our ship?
67 something, I think.
Is it? Okay,
We're fine.
Okay. I saw a health bar below, and I wasn't sure whose ship we were looking at. Oh, we're looking at... Okay, never mind. I know. I'm keeping up with it. Well, generally goes, my issue with Sims 4 is that EA seems to have murdered Maxis Studio to get control of it, and naturally they're going to run the franchise into the ground now. I mean, EA has a very long history of doing that. We've seen it. A lot of us were very afraid they were going to do that with BioWare. They seem to realize they made a mistake with BioWare.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they can redeem themselves.
I am debating on the lore of.
Ooh, we dodged it.
Yeah, I'm debating on the lore of Anthem before the game is taken offline entirely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we dodged his ram attack. Now he's gonna pay.
The enemy's vessel's wide open. Let him have it, Vice. Everett asked, how do you define bloat content? So, bloat content for me, and I kind of just pulled this phrase out of a hat. So if there's an official definition for it, my apologies. But bloat content, specifically in The Sims 4, is a lot of their full-on expansion packs, which you're expected out of the gate to spend $40 for. Tend to have like things that will add maybe a different like scenery or different set dressing to parts of your game, and maybe a couple of cute quirky things, but nothing that dynamically changes and expands on the gameplay that's already there. So for example, biggest differences between how they did pets in Sims 3 versus how they did pets in Sims 4. And it's Sims 4 brought a little less to the table with it because it wasn't Sims 4 Pets, it was Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. And then they also added a lot of set dressing stuff into a mini stuff pack, which was a lot of stuff that was obviously meant to match furniture with the pets. It was around with the Cats and Dogs pack. And then they're like, P.S. there's this little hamster interaction thing you can do, but you can interact with 4 different pets, and all 4 of those pets are going to do the same thing. I hope I'm explaining myself well for riffing. We've won a battle. We're gonna have to.
And we're about to have dialogue, so.
We're about to have some dialogue. Shush my mouth.
I always thought that we are ever in battle together. I thought that if we were ever in battle together, that we'd be on the same side. Prince Enrique, is there anything I can do to make you reconsider? No. I made up my mind. I am not going back to Valois. I know that you've noticed a change in the Empire as well. They are headed down a dark path. Trying to rule the world with an iron fist, it will be Valois' downfall. This world, this sky, is not Valois to rule. It belongs to the people.
Getting political.
And to right the wrongs that Valois has committed, I decided to travel with Vice and his companions. Tell that to my mother. And also that I pray for her, that I pray every day for her good health. This is goodbye. I must go. Be well.
What a diplomat.
Farewell, young prince.
Somebody that was so young and so sheltered and so doted on to be that diplomatic is says a lot about his character. Let's be honest. Meanwhile, these guys are having the party of a lifetime.
Those kids are great. They just took out the Armada with one ship. They make me feel like sailing again. Vice, you put on quite a show. If you make it back from the Dark Rift, you'll come back here and take me with you. I can't believe I'm saying this. You hear me, kid? You better make it back.
Generally goes, I wonder why Gregorio went with rust motif, or maybe it's just tarnished copper. I don't know. I don't know why he did that. Evergoes, thanks for explaining that. Sounds like George Lucas style tweaks that masquerade as meaningful updates and re-releases. That's exactly the criticism that that I have for Sims 4, that a lot of Sims fans have for Sims 4, and that's how I genuinely feel about it. So,
can I put anything on?
And I'll be.
Oh, I can put some of it. Well, not all of the stuff, but.
Well.
Oh, it's all the little Jack stuff. Dang it.
So, we still have ship issues.
I can put the heavy armor deck on at least, so that's helpful.
Gotta armor that deck.
But that's it. We can't change anything else.
At least we're able to do something, but I agree. It's still thinking it's the little Jack. It doesn't even have the weird hybrid name we had the last time we played.
Yeah.
So
it might be because of our Game Shark code that makes it so every ship has maximum HP. Maybe it's just glitched into thinking it's the little Jack still. So I'll see if I can check that, and maybe we'll fix that bug.
Tweak it a little bit.
One.
Yeah.
Do we have any? Yes. Oh God, here we do.
Woohoo! Ooh.
Use a captain strike.
Generality goes ship issues. Shishoes. Mystic basically just like shook his head.
Sorry. No.
I'm all for a hybrid word. Shishoes that sounds like if I were to say it in front of little Buddy too many times, it's gonna sound like something else.
There it is. No, not combat.
Come on, we just found the thing, and now we have combat? Are those plants? What is that?
Oh, we've seen stuff like that before.
Oh, I couldn't tell. It's been a bit.
Oh, I should have done Rain of Swords. Sorry.
Cutlass Fury! Sorry. Oh, it's cool.
Definitely should have done Rain of Swords. Oh, good, it missed.
I used to call you on my cell phone. Late night in the middle of a fight. Call you on my cell phone.
Oh, Cupid, can you kill this thing? Nope.
I tried. Cupid tried, okay?
I think
Hey!
it's
Enrique killed something, though.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I'm secretly rooting for Enrique. Oh, literally? Come on. That one's like, alright, you got backup. I'm out of here. Bye. I want to live.
We did it!
anything up here while we're here? Nope. Alright.
Generally goes, you know, those vicious sky plants.
Looks like we can get inside the Dark Rift through here. Enrique, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. I don't suppose I have much of a choice at this point. We must get through the Dark Rift no matter what. Don't mind me, I'll be fine. This is neither the time nor the place to be complaining about air sickness.
Yeah, we could die, so air sickness is the least of our,
Alright, we are actually going to save. Just in case we take a wrong turn.
Yeah. We got some time, though. You don't have to get it perfect. That's not ominous at all, guys. Oh my gosh, it is like the Twilight Zone. What was that? What's over here? What is this? What is this? What did you think? I did not get to this part when I was playing
Yes,
with...
you did.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a ship? This is insane looking. And there's barriers, so there's land masses in the midst of it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. This is like the Twilight Zone. Okay.
Oh, and I have to. I'll just. It just. Oh. Okay.
You're gonna fight the wind.
No, I'm gonna fight those things.
What are
apparently.
those things?
Hopefully dead.
Oh my gosh, it's like E.T.'s face with like a squid for a tail. Oh man.
That was fun!
What is this?
This is the vortex, the eye of the storm.
This feels like a spiritual experience.
You found the Black Moonstone.
Oh my gosh.
This rare Black Moonstone holds tremendous power. It can turn positive energy to negative and vice versa. But a practical application for this ability has not been found. There are rumors of a lost Black Moon, but the truth remains unknown. I want a sequel, dang it.
Wakanda forever? This is probably not the right response there. So we have to go to the lower one, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it scares me. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna run.
Does it really?
It feels like we're gonna crash and run into something. It's the scariest thing we've seen in this game so far.
Hmm.
And we've seen people getting drachmed, so, you know. What is this? You know what this reminds me of, actually? If you play Guild Wars 2 and you do the starting level for when you're one of the... I forget the race of people who are plant-based. Mystic?
What? Sorry?
Huh?
What?
The race of people in Guild Wars 2 who are plant-based.
Sylvari.
The Sylvari? Yeah, it looks kind of like the
wrong ship.
beginning of the Sylvari. Generally goes, wouldn't be surprised if you passed by a TARDIS at some point. Yes, this would be precisely where it would show up. Got an Aura of Valor. Oh, random battle. We're gonna get more ET squid hybrids. No, not this time. We're getting giant sneeze boogers.
Oh.
Vice knows how to pick a giant sneeze.
Magic?
Oh my god, I hate that. Just tell me what the spell is. I don't need to know what it does. Flist? What's a flist? Is it like a flying cyst? A flist? Oh my, and there's still one up.
That was easy.
Yes. So lots of lost ships, it looks like. Many of them look like to be black pirate ships, rather than blue rogues. Oh, can we go up? It's here. Oh my gosh. First of all, that would creep me out if there were like old ships that just like, I'm glowing light. It's like Ghost Story, not really think bye. What?
Oh, it's Zillenbane.
How did he get here?
He's everywhere.
He's omnipresent?
Here goes!
What? Curse you, Bane! Tis but a flesh wound.
Sorry for bumping the mic. Didn't mean
Give
to.
me strength!
How dare you, Mystic? We are consummate professionals.
It is a goal of ours. If you would like us to reach that goal, you can do that over on Patreon.com.
To be consummate professionals?
Patreon.com/LoreTogether.
You should just put that down like $1,000 a month. Consummate professionals.
I don't think we'd ever reach that. Oh, why did I skip that? I was
Don't-
planning on not skipping that.
Don't count yourself too short. We could get there.
Alright, just everybody throw everything at him. Even you. What's this one do again?
Fire consume my enemies!
watching all the cutscenes now. Mystic's making up for the fact he kids skipped the one he didn't want to miss.
All must be made to suffer now.
Very, very Catholic. I can say that because I was raised Catholic. And yeah, that's definitely a feeling that they have.
Ooh. His changes aspect ratios a lot. I don't like that.
No.
Wounds! Petrify my enemy!
Yeah. Most of the other ones do not change that much now I'm thinking about it.
I totally forgot Pirate's Wrath was a thing.
Oh, if you want to know about like some of the stuff that other people in our network are doing, so Talk to Walk was back, and their first episode coming back was Firewatch, which so you can listen to our episode of Firewatch that goes over the whole story, and then you can listen to Talk to Walk where they're going over the story to like their perceptions of the game as they were playing it. Pirate's Wrath is so intense. Is he still? I was gonna say, is he still up after that? Come on. I didn't even see a pixel. All right, where are we going now?
I don't remember actually. I believe this one.
As long as we're going through the right vortexes, if we get a little lost, we can backtrack, right?
No, if you get lost, you have to go from the beginning again.
Oh my.
We're good.
Oh man, save point. That's a good sign. When there's a save point, it means you've probably reached where you need to go. Dark Rift Inside. Dark Rift Inside is who I played drums for in college. What is that thing just hanging out?
Oh, this?
Yeah. Is that like a squid? An air squid?
This is Anguilla, I think, or Anguilla something.
Abdullah Amagata?
It's basically an anglerfish,
Inagata Vita?
and annoyingly, it will hide from us. What is that thing? I don't know, but this is probably its home, and it doesn't look like it's gonna let us leave without a fight.
Are we supposed to be fighting this now?
Yes.
Okay. As long as I pointed us in the right direction. Apowax. Apowax sounds like a drag queen name.
I don't think we ever got a pyro bomb. Nope. What's fourth? Pyre.
Woohoo! Oh, that is an ugly fish. Whoa! Nope. I'll be back, guys.
Vice, we're awaiting orders. Tell us what you want to do, Captain. We're gonna stay put and keep shooting. We might take some damage, but we stay put and keep shooting at that thing.
Good idea. If we move around too much in this place, it's so dark that we might lose sight of our target. Buddy barely woke up, so this weird looking place. Oh my gosh. Wow, I barely took any damage.
We need to find pyro bombs. We need to figure out what's up with this shit.
Yeah. We need to fry this guy and wrap him in seaweed and rice.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Nobody got my sushi joke? I was really hoping you would get my sushi joke.
Oh, I didn't hear, sorry.
I said we need to fry him up and wrap him in seaweed and rice.
Like a unagi roll?
Yeah. Oh, this does look like an unagi kind of feast. Oh, prototype cannon. Disappointing me.
You know, I'm curious if maybe it's down counting our damage as well if we're the little jack. I don't know.
I wonder. Like we're not doing as much damage as we should because it thinks we're a smaller ship.
Maybe. I don't think it is.
Because it has the moon cannon. The moon cannon is different than the little jack.
Look, it's coming out of the vortex.
It looks like our attacks forced it out into the open. Now's our chance. Generality goes, now I really want sushi. Oh man, that does sound really good. Though earlier today I was catching up with my mother and we were talking about Indian food, which would also be great right now. But a good unagi roll would be really nice. Just a really good shirashidan, if you've ever had that. It's just literally sashimi over vinegar rice. No, it's just, in a big old bowl. So good. Alright, now I make myself hungry. I'm sorry if I gave everybody a munch. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if I gave everybody the munchies. Just does not look right. There's something about it where it looks like we're looking at it sideways. You know what?
Oh, so close.
Oh my gosh! You know what it actually looks like, Mystic? It looks like one of those floating, flailing, inflatable tube guy limbs got lost. Like a limb.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. And now I've got that Family Guy skin stuck in my head.
Great. We went back inside.
Oh well, I was hoping we could pull off a few more shots before it decided to hide again. Vice, we're awaiting orders. Tell us what to do, Captain.
We might take some damage, but stay put and keep shooting at that thing.
Good idea. If we move around too much in this place, it's so dark that we might lose sight of our target.
Oh, good. We're repeating lines. Awesome.
Yes, we are.
And we don't get the moonstone cannon after.
frustrated. Pyre and Pyrus. What's the difference?
Pyre is singular, Pyrus is larger area, but I figure in ship battles it's just more powerful.
Yeah. That's annoying. Because it's so close to dead, right?
Yeah.
It knows it's almost dead. Oh, it's so annoying.
And we have to come back here at some point for a crew member.
What? Do we have to fight this thing again while we're
No.
doing it?
We could have gotten him now, I think, but I have to look up. I don't remember. So.
So close to death this thing is. Come on. It's funny, little buddy has heard us say come on when we're trying to play video games.
Now he says, come on.
Come on. Come on.
And it's dead.
Bye. Floating inflatable tube arm.
Now to get to the boss.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, wait, is there a hive of fish here or something? Oh, that does look pretty dope. We did it! We actually made it through the Dark Rift!
I can't believe that we are actually going to be able to see what lies on the east of the Dark Rift. We're making history as we speak. Really? Those two are the ones who get to talk.
I don't know. We gonna make some discoveries here, Mystic?
Possibly. We found the what?
Uguisus?
I don't know.
Uguisus.
Although this bird builds its nest in rock faces, for some reason they always travel northwards to human civilization to raise their young. That is why sailors have learned to recognize these nests as signs that a human city is nearby.
It's a big old nest, by the way. Save. We gotta fight something good. This rift is nothing. We didn't have to navigate it and like fight sushi, okay? I don't know. That does look like squid though. Now I want some Ikora rolls, guys. It's hard. Okay, they're dead. Nice. Very easy.
We did it!
Now, is this where we're getting to the next?
Actually, this is going to be another boss fight.
What?
Yeah.
You weren't joking?
Well, no, it's not the. It's not the. It's. people boss fight.
Okay.
Like, do you want to push through to that, or do we want to...
How long do you think it'll take, out of curiosity?
One is a ship battle. The other one should be faster.
If we can avoid another... I don't think we should do 2 ship battles in an episode if we don't have to. But that's personally just me, because they're slow. And then I end up talking about politics in Sims 4. And
we got 1 ship battle. We are a little crippled. So...
Okay. Mystic's waffling.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay.
Might as well get to solid ground before we...
I can dig it. I can dig it. Hey, do you hear anything? I mean, besides the wind?
Now that you mention it, I can hear something. Not sure what it is. What the?
They just came out of nowhere and attacked us.
Looks like we're gonna have to take them down. Battle stations, let's go. Unlike your primitive ship, our vessel can fly at high altitudes. Behold the power of the East.
Alright then. Is that supposed to be a Tenko spell ship?
Tenku, I think. I don't know.
At least it's not a 10-cent. That's something you're gonna have to do, like floss.
According to Arcadia Legends notes, whether we get Moonstone Cannon next or not is random. So.
Oh, okay. Can't.
I believe it depends on the elevation of the ship, which is random.
Okay. So they probably have like 2 or 3 random attack patterns
Yeah, I guess.
that they start just to. Yeah, the moon cannon would finish this off pretty quick.
Yeah.
It appears that Yoshitoman ships can climb to great altitudes while cannons can't reach them. Vice, our cannons may not be able to, but I'll bet that our torpedoes can. We should try firing those as often as possible.
Guess what we don't have? But we do have this. Nice.
Oh my gosh. We don't have the torpedoes.
We have torpedoes that are just really low powered ones
Oh.
because they're meant for the little jack.
Right, we haven't upgraded those torpedoes because of that. Wah wah. We've got some sort of cannon now.
Moonstone Cannon.
Moonstone cannon. Thank you, randomizer, for looking out for us.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
take down a whole ship of strangers. Is it literally called the Yin Yang?
Mm-hmm. What appears to be the enemy's flagship is approaching.
Wow. There are 2 boats. No, 1 boat. No, there's 2, I think.
Looks like they're planning to board us. All hands on deck. I don't know why we have to do this actual running part.
And we've already recruited some people onto our ship, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because we got the merchant.
There's more to get.
Yeah, I know there is, but... Like, imagine when we go back through the rift, we're gonna...
Westerners. We've been waiting for you.
How did the Yafutomans know they were coming? There must be an alarm. Sound the alarm for Western colonization.
Who are you? My name is Zhao. My name is Mao. It is our mission to collect 1,000 swords. So you must pick one of 2 choices. Yes, I know. They're both of the same voice. Go with it. Surrender and give up your weapons, or die and we take your weapons.
Wait, they mixed up their own Mao and Zhao thing, I thought, but whatever.
It is up to you to decide your fate.
What's the...
How about we kick your butts and toss you overboard? Besides, you guys aren't armed. What can you possibly do to us? If that is your decision, then we must kill you now.
This duality motif is really just so tired. It's so tired it's fighting its nap. Generality goes, I hope they won't be disappointed to learn. You can buy swords in the store. Yeah, they seem like the kind of people that'll do things the hard way. Also, those haircuts those would be pretty ugly in real life. On most people, I'll say. There are some people who can pull off some really weird haircuts. But that one, you need to make sure you wouldn't have a strange looking head after you shave off most of it. What just happened? What was that?
Let's try this.
Oh my god.
It is time for you to die.
Wait, that was... It looks so silly. I understand that they're supposed to be super impressive, but it just looks so silly to see them doing all this. Maybe it's just because I was so used to the like these animations like Cutlass Fury and everything. However, high speed kicks it to the face. That's not normal at all. Alright, we all move faster now. Move with that rhythm. You won't attract the worm.
Oh, we're full SP, so we can do the crew special.
Oh yeah, crew special. With a side of eggs.
I don't think we
please.
even have a full crew. Like, oh, we can do prophecy though. Ooh.
What's? Oh wait. What is prophecy?
All right, we're gonna let this play out.
in dire
We
need.
call forth the
Ooh.
power of the ancients.
So it uses all your focus. What just happened? Okay, maybe this is also ridiculous. What? So there's the white one, the yellow one. Well,
That was easy.
that worked. We crashed a moon into their faces and they relented. I mean, that sounds. Generally goes, show them the meaning of teamwork. That worked. That worked really well, actually.
I apparently was supposed to end that fight on silver, but oh well. Westerners, you are stronger than we thought. We must report this to our commander.
Okay.
We rule the skies of Yafutoma, and we are known as the Tenku. Westerners, we shall meet again.
No duh. Like that with that entrance and exit, how could we not?
How can they fly so high?
Blue moonstones hold the power of wind and water. The Yafutoman ships are powered by these stones by harnessing the power of the wind. Their ships can reach altitudes that we can only imagine.
Well, looks like we chased them off for now. We should try and find Yafutoma.
Honest Piranha goes, sorry, was busy having hot takes about the Mario trailer. What did I miss? You missed the Dark Rift, Honest Piranha. We've found the Spice Island. Am I going to read this one?
Sure.
A small, remote island where pure spring nurtures a wide variety of herbs and spices. The water in the spring has medicinal value due to the abundant herbs nearby. Perhaps this beautiful garden is the true fountain of youth. Wow, there's so many herbs and spices growing here. I never seen so many in one place before, and so many KFC locations.
It's amazing. This place truly is a treasure island.
But we really shouldn't disturb the island too much. Yeah, I suppose if we took too many of the seeds and stuff, that the trees might not be able to grow back. But I'm sure it'd be okay to just take a little bit, right, Vice?
I swear, okay, you and you're just a little bit. All right, just, we'll take something with us.
Kale's a spice?
I don't know if I need that for something. I'll have to look into that.
Honest Bird goes, damn, missed that dart rip. Yeah, you missed that big old piece of sushi we thought. And you missed the fight with Gregorio. Don't worry, you'll be able to watch it again though. You stay up on
You have found the
colonial stuff. You found the Yafutoma.
Apologies, apparently OBS Studio disconnected and reconnected. Hopefully you guys are able
That's
to see
been
us.
happening on the streams lately.
Oh no, we won't be able to get off that cliff now.
No! Ancient legend speaks of Yafutoma as a mythical land to the east, covered in gold and populated by a proud, polite people. Cut off from the world by dangerous currents, it has developed a distinctive culture, first discovered by Vice, the Blue Rogue. First of all, you can't just discover somebody's culture like that. Let's just get that straight. He was the first Westerner to encounter Yafutoman culture outside of the Sylvite, okay? And even the Sylvite doesn't work. Honest Burn goes, we might need this for a side quest later. Yep, I think that Kale is, we might need it for a side quest later.
The funny thing is, I don't think I've ever found that before.
Really? It might be a random thing. Also, I love that we went through a whole dark rift. There's still loopers bothering us.
Oh, yeah.
Please just run away. Thank you. I'm tired of you.
That was
We
easy.
don't desperately need the XP anymore, so I'm not really bitter about it. Generality goes, how can Vice have discovered it if they already knew it was there? I don't know. It's one thing if it's kind of like he's the first Westerner in a while to encounter Yafutoma, then yeah, I think that's still historically significant. The water is so clear, it's beautiful. I wonder where we are.
Huh? Wow. Sorry, no.
Wow, that ship it's so huge. Are those Westerners? They dress funny. Hey, look, their hair isn't black. I wonder if they eat what they eat to make their hair that color. My hair is really going to stand out over here.
Fair.
Yeah, I mean already when you have red hair, yeah.
Invaders, why have you come to Yafutoma?
Generality goes, oh no, they're in the land of waifus.
These lands are protected by Mount Kazai and the Blue Moon. Under the sovereign reign of Lord Mikado, invaders will be punished.
Ooh.
Yafutoma? Is this really Yafutoma?
Yes, you have invaded Yafutoman lands.
We did it! We did it! We're in Yafutoma!
Yeah.
Well done, Vice. This will be recorded in the history books. How dare you invade our lands? I shall strike you down where you stand.
Esperanza goes, hey folks, I'm a white dude, and I found this place, so I'm pretty much declaring it mine.
Wait! Don't attack them! They all have loud voices, it's annoying. Visitors, our primary responsibility is to defend Yafutoma. Please forgive our rush to arms. Lord Mikado has said that he would like to speak with you. Please, if you would come with me. Lord Mikado? I suppose he's probably the king of these lands. We should follow him.
Jamie goes, /flag. Specifically the flag we chose for our ship.
So you come from the land where the sun sets. Welcome to Yafutoma. Oh, he's older, sorry. My daughter Mogi has always been intrigued with the West. Haven't you, my dear?
Yes, Father. Please, I would love to hear all about your homeland. Esperanza goes, is this really Yafutoma? Yeah, didn't you see the Discovery proc? And if there's anything that we can do for you, just ask. Sure, but I don't want to be too much of a burden. I don't know what gender that is.
I'm trying to remember. King Mikado. As an advisor of the royal court, I must say I'm opposed to the idea of foreigners entering our lands. I think I got that right.
Yes, you did. Oh, oof, that's
Foreigners have only brought us disaster. We must cleanse them from our lands immediately.
bad. Ooh, that's genocidal.
I agree with my father. The Westerners can only bring us trouble. We should dispose of them at once. They are our guests. We must welcome them. They can teach us a great deal about the West, and there is much we can teach them as well. But I'd like to know why you have traveled to Yafutoma. We're searching for the moon crystals to prevent our enemies from using them to destroy the world. The blue crystal. I think you're referring to the jewel that has the powers of the blue moon. The object that you are searching for lies underneath Mount Kazai, Here in Yafutoma, we refer to the object as the Magasphere.
Also, I love that we all speak the same language.
Right? Mount Kazai is considered by our people to be a holy mountain, and deep within the mountain lies an azure-colored jewel. Our ancestors passed the jewel to the successors of the throne. After the cataclysm, the jewel was sealed inside Mount Kazai.
Esperanza goes, I knew I never should have left these Dynasty Warriors characters in my royal court. This is so good. An azure-covered jewel? Wait, excuse me, let me say it again. An azure-colored jewel? Vice, it has to be the moon crystal.
At one time, Mount Kazai was a volcano, and there was no known way inside. The Magasphere has been lost since the days of the old world. If you were to retrieve it for us, we would be eternally grateful. So the Magasphere is at the bottom of that huge mountain. Leave it to us. Don't worry, we'll get back for you.
I hope thumbs up means here what Vice thinks it means.
That's a very good point, too.
So.
Okay, so we're going to go find a save point, and that'll be it for now.
Yeah. I think Yafutoma, I do remember getting to Yafutoma. I totally forgot about the dark.
Oh, right.
rift.
I have to actually press the A.
Yeah. Dynasty Warrior. Apparently, whenever like a voice actor gets cast in Dynasty Warriors, it's just their excuse to go full ham, like cheese it up, and they just have so much fun doing it.
I don't know where the save point is.
I do think you have to go. Yeah, I think it's opposite from the actual castle, if I remember correctly.
There's probably gonna be one by the docks. I'm just gonna go there.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
There is one in the inn, but I don't know which building is the inn just by looking. That's the ship merchant. Okay, so we probably passed the inn, or we had to take a boat to the inn.
Yeah. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat.
There's one.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Well, this is probably a pretty good place to leave it. So we are now officially in Yafutoma. We did not discover it. We did not claim it as our own. We found a civilization, and we're gonna leave it be.
Oh, no, we're not.
Well, Mystic and I are gonna leave it be while the story proceeds to ruin it. Okay.
I don't know if that's accurate either, but okay.
Okay.
But thank you guys for watching.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. So next week we'll be doing our live stream of Superliminal.
Or watch Safi get sick on stream.
There will be a bucket nearby.
I don't think... You might have better luck than I did.
Yeah.
I had a lot of factors against me when I was doing that.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.